Assalamu alaikum dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are absolutely fine inshallah. So we are going to study the topic new relation today. Starting from this topic we will study the important short questions and MCQs in the given topics today. So before studying new relation, here it is an important MCQ. Somites are seen in 25 to 26 hours embryo. These are compact cell masses lying immediately lateral to neural folds. And here is the definition of coelom. The cavity formed between somatic and subparenchymal mesoderm is called coelom. So what is neurula is the first question in the topic new relation. In 24 hours embryos, the folding of neural plate is clearly visible. In 24 hours embryos, the folding of neural plate is clearly visible. This embryo is now termed as neurula. तो क्या होता है बेसिकली हमारे यहाँ पर, तो न्यूरोला क्या होता है कि 24 आवर्स का जब एम्ब्रियो हो जाता है तो न्यूरल प्लेट की फोल्डिंग क्लियरली नज़र आती है, राइट। तो ये एम्ब्रियो जिसमें न्यूरल प्लेट की फोल्डिंग क्लियरली विजिबल हो, इसको हम न्यूरोला कहते हैं। एंड देन इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ न्यूरोसील एज वेल एज न्यूरुलेशन। सो with the formation of neural tube, there is formation of central nervous system and cavity enclosed is known as neurocele. This whole process is named as neurulation. कि जैसे ही न्यूरल ट्यूब बनती है तो बेसिकली CNS बन जाता है और जो कैविटी बाहर होती है इसे हम कहते हैं न्यूरोसेल, और ये होल प्रोसेस क्या कहलाता है? न्यूरुलेशन। सो वी विल ऐड दिस थिंग ओवर हेयर. With the formation of neural tube in the chick's development. With the formation of neural tube during the development of chick, there is formation of central nervous system and the cavity enclosed is known as neurocele. This whole process is called neurulation. This is the proper definition of neurulation as well as neurocele, right? This may be asked in the form of MCQs. So student, next is the long question mechanism of development, and the MCQ from this topic. From a single cell zygote, multicellular individual is formed and zygote contains complete information in the form of genome, right? तो एक सिंगल सेल zygote जो है उससे एक मल्टी सेलुलर इंडिविजुअल बन जाता है और zygote के अंदर जीनोम की सारी इंफॉर्मेशंस होती हैं, right? So the important MCQ over here is Spearman took salamander zygote for his experiments in the development process or in the process of development, right? So here is an important MCQ regarding the gray crescent. Gray crescent is the pigment-free area that appears at the time of fertilization. कि जब fertilization हो रही होती है तब एक pigment-free area बनता है जिसमें कोई भी pigment नहीं होता, इसे हम कहते हैं gray crescent. Right, so it is the long question and these are the important MCQs which I am indicating for you people, right? So next is role of cytoplasm in development, and here the fertilized egg of an ascidian contains cytoplasm of 5 different colors. It is an important MCQ. And likewise clear cytoplasm produces larval epidermis, yellow cytoplasm produces muscle cells, gray vegetal cytoplasm gives rise to gut, gray equatorial cytoplasm produces notochord and neural tube. Basically ये सब cytoplasm हैं different colors के, ठीक है, and they give rise to following important structures, right? So students, next is the what is the role of nucleus in development described. This is very important long question. The answer of this question starts from right here and the long question's answer ends over here. Well student, next is also a long question. Concept of differentiation. What do you know about differentiation? We have studied about the definition of differentiation in the starting of this chapter, and now we are going to study the next topic, that is embryonic induction, right? The first question over here is what is primary induction. तो primary induction basically क्या होती है? Spearman designated the dorsal lip area of primary organizer because it was the only tissue capable of inducing development of secondary embryo in the host. This was called primary induction. तो स्पेमन एक साइंटिस्ट था जिसने क्या किया कि जो प्राइमरी ऑर्गेनाइजर था, जो डॉर्सल लिप एरिया था जिसे हम कहते हैं प्राइमरी ऑर्गेनाइजर, उसको इसने डेजिग्नेट किया था, राइट, बिकॉज इट वाज द ओनली टिश्यू कैपेबल ऑफ इंड्यूसिंग डेवलपमेंट ऑफ सेकेंडरी एम्ब्रियो इन द होस्ट, क्योंकि यही सिर्फ एक टिश्यू था जो कि सेकेंडरी एम्ब्रियो जो है होस्ट में, उसमें डेवलपमेंट को इंड्यूस कर सकता है. इसको हम कहते हैं प्राइमरी इंडक्शन, राइट. एंड व्हाट डू यू नो अबाउट द embryonic induction? Influence of notochordal cells on ectodermal cells to become nervous system. It is what the embryonic induction. तो embryonic induction basically क्या होती है कि नोटोकॉर्डल सेल्स का एक्टोडर्मल सेल्स के ऊपर जो इन्फ्लुएंस होता है कि वो नर्वस सिस्टम बन जाए एंड पे, इसको हम एम्ब्रियोनिक इंडक्शन कहते हैं, राइट. एंड द डेफिनेशन ऑफ प्राइमरी इंडक्शन में आल्सो बी आस्क्ड इन द फॉर्म ऑफ MCQs, right. So work on embryonic induction was reported by Hans Spearman and Howard Mangold in 1924. This is also an important MCQ. Alright students, these were the important short questions and MCQs regarding examination which have been described with a little discussion, which have been elaborated a little for you people. Okay, may Allah bless you all. Thank you so much students.